Nothing worse than having an animal down and not knowing the status. So we're back here this next morning. There's no doubt the shot was back, but we got good sign, good blood, and I think I heard him crash. I put my orange hat at the last spot I was last night, but it was getting dark and I wasn't real eager to go off into the thick bush by myself and get turned around, so it was the right move. Let him sit, and we'll see what we find out this morning. We knew if that bear wasn't laying just a few yards beyond where I tracked him the night before, we were going to have our hands full. Well, he wasn't, and we did. In some places, there was a good blood trail. In others, just a speck every few feet. Tracking is an art. You need to be careful, look for every possible clue, and go slow. It doesn't hurt to have some good people with you either. It's been kind of an interesting morning. We got on the trail of this guy, and we followed blood the whole time. But pretty soon it became clear that we were pushing him. We got down in this thick bush again, and you can see where he's laying down every 10 yards, 15 yards, and there's blood. So we're scanning the bush ahead of us, and I see him looking at us, and he moves his head. Fortunately, Terry and Lance had a gun. Lance had it. I said, let me take the gun. I mean, he's my bear. I want to shoot him. You don't know. I mean, was he going to get up and run away or whatever? But it was nice to have a gun in your hands at that point, because there's no way I could have gotten an arrow in there. And I don't have my bow with me anyway. If you're going to come out here and be prepared to pull a trigger or let an arrow go and take an animal's life, you got to be prepared for the ugly stuff as well as the beautiful stuff. And this wasn't a textbook harvest, but it's real. And sometimes it happens this way, whether we like it or not. Well, here he is. We didn't do it the easy way. But we got him, and I got to thank everybody here who helped me. When you got a bear hit like that, when you got any animal hit like that, as a hunter, you have a responsibility to do your best to get them. And we did that this morning. So for that, I feel very good. I want to thank Pete Jones, Superior Bear Outfitters, Terry, everybody, appreciate your help. Now we'll get a tag on this guy, and we'll hit the road and head on home.